Don Stewart, the artist at ArtistChronicle.com, and today we are at Lyndon Street Artworks.
And here's Erik Strom, a local artist who was recently featured in a local newspaper article. I'm going to let her explain about this creative community in Greensboro, North Carolina. As for her artwork, well, I plan to interview her in a future video about that.
Alright, Lyndon Street Artists is an artist collective. We have about 40 in-house artists. We have artists working in quite a number of different mediums. We have painters, potters, metalsmiths, glass artists, stained glass artists, etching artists, jewelry makers. We have some husband and wife teams, like myself and my husband Erik. We're both painters. We have a metalsmith couple. They've been metalsmiths for over 30 years, and they make bridges that you might stumble across around town. And folks here are often hired by the city to create public works of art.
Speaking of public works of art, Charlotte's husband Erik is live on stage in the Lyndon Street Lounge, demonstrating his painting technique.
This is your husband, Erik.
My husband, Erik Strom, painted this painting here on the end of this wall. It's a goddess painting, a goddess echo. And this is his version of Greek mythology. He's very interested in myths, in history, in different cultures.
Okay, what is this?
Hi, we're standing in Lyndon Street Artworks, the Artworks Collective Gallery. In this room, in our gallery, we have at least a single piece, if not multiple pieces, from each of the different artists we have here at Lyndon Street. We have 40 different artists represented in this one room alone. We started off as individuals, and we come together, our artwork comes together like this. There's a beautiful cohesion that comes from that. So you're seeing a lot of heart and soul just in this one room alone, much less the whole place.
More about that heart and soul later, but right now let's browse the gallery a bit. You know, with over 40 resident artists, there's no way I'm going to get to interview them all today. But one oil painter did catch my eye, Bjork Dischell.
I like to draw the chaos of trees and then come and paint them so they're a little more organized.
You go outside and look at actual trees.
Yes, I do, and I draw them there. And then I come in and paint them, and I stay true to the lines, but I can make the colors any way I want to, any colors I want to. I don't try to paint a real landscape.
Okay, so you get more creative with the colors.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Is it okay if I browse at some of your work?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Thank you.
Let's look at what you're doing here first. Is this? Do you know the title of this one yet?
No. That will come.
This is already so interesting, and it's still a work in progress. Here's one of her finished pieces. Charlotte joins us again to tell us about the heart and soul that makes artworks work.
Being in a place like Lyndon Street and having this many artists and these many different people trying to approach this very soft thing, this business of art, it makes us, you know, after a while you realize you get out what you put in, and we've discovered more about ourselves and our ability to go beyond ourselves and pull other artists into what we're doing and all raise up together, really working on a rising tide raises all ships sort of mentality. For example, Erik and myself, and with a wonderful new intern that we've had for about 2 weeks here, who's really helped us a lot. But every month we make sure the artwork's hanging, the sculptures are on pedestals. We go and find artists in their space and say, we're going to be here for the next 12 to 24 hours, and we're going to be doing this today, tomorrow, this week, next week. Give us your stuff, we'll hang it for you. We know that we will only look right and look nice if everybody looks right and looks nice. We do things like, there was a very dark hallway leading around the back of the building to 10 other artist studio spaces. We got cans of paint this week, and instead of black walls back there, now they're bright and white. Our space isn't down there, our space is down here, but we want the flow of traffic to be very smooth, and we want to make sure that somebody does see the wonderful artwork that's down there and eventually make their way back this way, or vice versa, and this place won't work right unless it all works as best as possible.
That's a great attitude, yeah.
It's love and it's passion, and it's what our souls are designed to do, so we're doing it.
Your souls are designed to do the art, or okay.
Yeah, and then the bonus that is the fallout, I think, of us creating art are the things like, I've gotten to know some fabulous people, and I know that I'll be a better person and a better artist if I can help to make them a better person and a better artist, and vice versa.